ritual you will undergo is as old and ancient as the stars. The father of man-beasts demands tribute, as do I. I am his packmaster. Kneel at the altar of our master. Listen to his words.
Heed me, pup. You stand now in my hunting ground. You desire power, but have you the will? The god of schemes has tasted your soul. You've come back tainted. Wrong. Hunt. Seek a tribute worthy of your pack. Bring it down, then howl for your brothers and sisters. If the pack accepts you, they will feed, and you will join them. Now, experience my power.
Don't drag your feet. The slow hunter never catches his prey, and I can't keep this gateway open forever. Hircine demands tribute. Hircine demands meat. Bring down the largest beast you can kill. Then howl to your brothers and sisters. We will feed on the prey together. If Hircine accepts your tribute, you are one of us.
Enough! The pup has become a wolf. Bow to me, hunter, and receive true power.
Do you feel the power? Can you taste it?
you accept my power? Once a pup, now a wolf. Once prey, now a hunter. The blood of the true hunter and the pack is now yours. They are your only family, your only allegiance. Hunt well.
With each new wolf, our pack becomes stronger. You're one of us now.
Well, you're a Blue Reed and Yellow Pete. From out of town, yes? Yes. You're in luck, Blue Reed. Gold runs dry on long journeys. But I've got just the thing to moisten your purse. Mercenaries roil Stormhold's waters for no good reason. They move amongst my people, swaggering and taking what they will. Strange they never bother the Dark Elves, yes? None here lift a claw to stop them. But you aren't from here, and I have gold. Encourage them to leave, Blue Reed. How you do it is your concern. Then I fill your purse, yes? Perhaps you should pretend to consider a purchase. Or perhaps you should consider a purchase, Such prices, unheard of in all of Stormhold. The mercenaries only make things worse with the Dark Elves. Better if Stormhold is one happy family. And if you plan to start a family, might I suggest a vial of powdered Kaguti horn for heightened potency? No? You're lost.
Find someone else to bother. I don't bully innocent folk. Not for the pittance I'm paid. But you're right. This isn't what I signed up for.
Any word on your friend?
Nothing. They've kept the morgue locked tight.
The swamps have never been so dark, I say.
No.
Want to see my knife? Then keep talking. How about that? My third fight of the day with a milk-drinking fool.
I do what I'm paid to do. We've got to earn a living. How about that? My third fight of the day with a milk-drinking fool.
Have we met? No? Then walk the other way. It's not like that. The Argonians don't pay us a cut is all. But maybe the other side of town could use a patrol, right?
Ah, first custom.
Ah, you're the one. Seems we need to have a chat about Doubts the Moon. Said he stirred up trouble with some mercs and had to leave town. Asked Duskscale to take over his shop permanently. Mentioned you too. Said he'd pay you extra for your silence. Said you were smart enough to take a hint.
What could the Dominion want with a dead Hist?
I didn't know the Hist could die. What does a dead Hist look like?
Can't talk. I'm on duty. Last time I did, I got latrine cleaning for a month. Not going to make that mistake again. Bloody Sovngarde, I'm doing it again! Oh, they say it is distracting, that I can't keep close watch on the visitors if I'm running my mouth. That's a load of rubbish. I should be questioning every person coming down these stairs. Well, having both guilds in one place means we need to have enough security for both. Plus, last month, some mage flooded the ruin with scamps. Don't want to have that happen again. Took us weeks to get that smell out.
Hello there.
When you're as old as I am. By the three, these formulae don't look right at all. I was just collating these volumes, though I hardly see the point. The Mages Guild's expectations are very high. You'll learn that lesson well if you choose to join us. We in the Mages Guild dedicate ourselves to the pursuit of knowledge in all its many forms. While others seek riches and fame, we hold learning as the loftiest goal, especially where it pertains to magic. Are you interested in becoming a docent? Docents are our field agents who go out into the world to bring us rare tomes and scrolls when they find them. As a member, a docent may purchase items only available to those of our order. They may also be offered unique and rewarding endeavors. Excellent! I hereby grant you the rank of student in the Mages Guild, with all the responsibilities and privileges thereto. Every book acquired and collection of books completed will now earn you status within the guild. Good hunting!
Over here, Initiate.
Make it quick. We have a province to run. You're a new face in STORMHOLD. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc. That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt STORMHOLD's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer. Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance. You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Ormavar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mages Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one. A while back, Argonians in Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The two other Vice Canons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard. Recently, some Argonians went missing. We had a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadowscales are targeting Dunmer. Nearly started a riot. They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elf's ears anymore, you may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia.
What could you possibly want? Have you come to gloat? Are you here to laugh at my expense? Outrageous! That oafish Nord has the audacity to send an Argonian to me? A sick joke, this is. Aralen's body rots in the mortuary, while the Vice Canons do nothing but play politics. Look in the mirror, Scale Skin. He spoke out against you people, and rightly so. Your shadow scales are to blame. We bring civilization to you cretins, and you thank us with knives in the dark.
Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula. Indeed, she has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you can. Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Davin's Watch, along the eastern coast of Stonefalls. Of course. What can I tell you? The Mistress of Incunabula for the Guild, the Keeper of Tomes. She's the Guild's most accomplished lore master, second only really to Guildmaster Vanus himself. I don't, but she usually tries to offer new guildmates a chance to prove themselves. As you might imagine, she's keenly interested in acquiring new books for the lore library. Maybe she's got a lead on a trove of tomes?
pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and... I'm sorry. Can I help you? Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blame the Shadow Scales. But what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense. Thank the gods! She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this. Don't allow her to become a symbol against the Pact.
Come to gloat? Sure, I understand. With Naldin a few days cold, you're here to blather at me about every wrong he did you. Go on, say your piece. Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your vice-canon pals had better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this. If I bet like Naldin did, I'd put all my money on one of your kind. He had a habit of pushing around... Argonians. If it wasn't a Shadow Scale who got him, I'll bet they were next in line. But I'm sure you know all about those guys.
Oh, the gods would have found something by now.
There seems no end to woe.
Message. Gethys Omabar sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi. Gethys saw Ironi, alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can.
BxFG. Halva found you. Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife. Ironi. My Ironi. She's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off. I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi.
Vice Canon Hrondar is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer? Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Canon Hrondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing, and I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Canon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Canon Hrondar to us. Listens to water as one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Canons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with Listens to Water on our behalf. Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet. If Listens to Water found the scent of Vice Canon Hrondar, follow it until its end.
Doors tonight. They found
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No more drinking. My head's splitting. My mouth feels like a cagoody nested in it, and I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down-on-her-luck chef, would you? Go back in time and cut out my tongue. No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night, I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Vinaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work. He took offense. I boasted I'd hunt ShadowFen, collecting ingredients from exotic animals. An aelit's heart, a kaguti's ribs, eggs of a giant wasp, and delicious mud crab claw meat. I'd meet him in Hismir and prepare a feast to prove it. But I can't hunt. That's one of the problems. I know you can find these beasts all over ShadowFen, but I don't know where. And I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps. You'll have to ask Vinaza, but don't let him know I sent you. Just appeal to his vanity. The old lizard's pride got me into this. I don't see why it shouldn't get me out too. He's probably just outside the city hunting. That's what he does all the time. Thinks he's the greatest gamesman in ShadowFen. Don't ask. What I have to do if I lose, oh, it doesn't bear thinking upon. Just know that if I lose this bet, I'll have to stay drunk for the rest of my life to live down the shame.
This isn't shopping, Woods. Put some thought into your strikes.
This guar gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why? Oh? Do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitnosity is known throughout the fen, of course, but it whispers only to its creatures, and me, of course. What? Ah, the rivers grow torrentious stories of her perfiditudinousness. Let me guess. She's asked you to hunt for her, fearing to brave the fen she so easily mocked while in her cups. Go ahead. Ask your questions. I will deal with her later. The fen speak to me readily about their bountinosity of beasts. Please, ask me about any of these and I will stupendify you with my knowledge. But know that most beasts of the fens can be found anywhere, if you are wise enough to find them. Interesting, but deadly insects. They can be found singly or in swarms. Beware the wasp queen. She has a mighty sting and is often protected by her lesser drones. Wasps dwell mostly in the venomous fens, the southernmost region of ShadowFen. Mudcrabs live all over the world, but the sweetest of the hard-backed beasts live here, in reticulated spine. The foul-tempered creatures can be found all along the northern region of ShadowFen. Larger and more deadly predators than the Kaguti, Aelid hunt the venomous fens along the southern edge of ShadowFen. Be careful. These beasts carry a disease called ataxia. You'll find yourself staggering and weak if you let them bite you. They are two-legged predators, more aggressive than guar, and similar in some way to Aelids. They eat anything they can fit in their large mouths. To hunt them, search the central regions of ShadowFen in Leafwater.
You're not here to complain, are you?
What a fortuitous event, meeting you here. I hope your hunting went well. Settling a bet with my friend Angwe. She disparulted my profession, and I mean to see that she is properly punished. You know something about our wager, I believe. My gratuitousness knows no bounds. I'm not certain my reputation would survive the humiliation of paying off this bet. Here, take this. It may not help a hunter of your obvious adroitinosity, but you deserve something for your efforts.
line of trade.
Your perpetuity has been exposited. Now pay me.
What happened to our pilgrims?
They mock our traditions.
I'll take those. Is someone there? Help me, please. Shaw's bones, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Damned insidious. I have to warn Servina and Hetamin. Quick, untie me. Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface. gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all? I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept this city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in ShadowFen. It's time we take the fight to them. Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a substantial enemy force, and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances. You freed me from the Dominion's clutches before those skin-stealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. Meet my regiment at Tenma Walk. Keep your blades sharp. I'll find a way to turn you loose on the Dominion.
You'd think the guards would have found something by now.
You expect them to do their jobs? Ha!